look angry, Ross.
I am angry. Really angry.
I'm sorry, fans, he may be angry inside, but he's really, really angry.
We did say that.
We're going on strike today. I'm not happy about it as well. And we're going to get some interviews off some union members as well. Still angry.
What are you on strike, Chris? Where are you? Supposed to be outside with the fans and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I'm getting my energy first, fans. When I get my energy, then I'll be able to shout as loud as I can.
That strike isn't.
It's a very good strike.
A breakfast strike.
Yeah, starters.
Good.
Yeah, you keep the boss.
Oh well.
I feel real good. I should be on straight then. Haven't you finished yet, Ross?
Nah, we've got quite a long way yet. 11 o'clock, so got to get my energy up again.
Well, I'm for fans and I'm ready.
They're bus drivers. Where are they all?
Yeah. Not there, are they?
We're going to have to do a Chris Borneo for nothing.
Where are the strikers, Chris?
I don't know, I think they just disappeared somewhere. I thought it was a strike day today. You know, there's big strikes all around the country and that, and I can't understand why there's no strike people in Plymouth today.
Are we the only ones on strike, Rob?
Yeah, that's like it.
Yeah, I can't understand all this march. You know, it's supposed to be a big city, Plymouth, and I thought it would have a big march, but hasn't even got a big march out here today. Me and Ross and John think we're the only ones out, isn't that right, Ross?
Yeah.
So I can't understand where everybody is and that.
Sure you're the right day, Chris?
Yeah, it's the right day. I know it's the right day. Wednesday the 30th of November.
Are you sure?
Yes, because it's Wednesday the 30th of November.
You can pay for my day off today.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
Believe me, it's a strike day, because I've seen it on the news as well.
How much is it? Legal work tonight.
Loads of money, I think.
Yeah.
All the pension money we'll lose.
Yeah. So after almost about 500 quid.
Yeah, 500 quid each.
Yeah.
I'm not paying you nothing because it's a strike day, believe me that.
Sorry about that, Rob.
Yeah, I thought.
Hey, Chris.
Well, I think we've just seen loads of people with signs about the pension, so we're going to go up there and see if they would like to do an interview with any of us.
What a hero! One person.
Hi, Bill. My name's Chris Borneo. Do you think it's the right thing to do, the strike that we're doing?
Yeah, I think without a shadow of a doubt, I think you've got to make a stand because at the end of the day, we understand the country is in recession. Yeah, and we're fair enough in going with it. We've had a pay freeze for the last 3 years. The government is now saying that they're going to only give us 1%. The pension scheme is a scheme that everybody agreed with. It doesn't lose any money. It's fair for everybody else, and to pull the rug from under your feet is not on. And at the end of the day, they sold Northern Rock and we've lost at least 720 million. So how does that equate to a business sense?
Well, I think it's right as well because I'm GMB as well, but I can see all the ambulance and everyone's out there today. Is there going to be more people later on today?
Well, we are a healthcare professional and the last thing we want to see is anybody suffer. Yeah. We have ambulance cover for life and limb, so if you are seriously poorly, you will get a response. But we've got an extremely good turnout at the moment. Most of our staff will come out.
Yeah, because George Osborne was going on about the small it's not right to go on strike, but it's like we're giving him his own opinion, aren't we, really? It's like saying, you know, stop this pension thing.
And George Osborne can say all that, but at the end of the day, we're still willing to discuss it. He's not discussing it at the moment. And to be perfectly honest, my own opinion is I think David Cameron is loving this because this will play right into his hands, you know, and he'll use this as publicity against the public service workers.
Okay, well, thanks for your time, Phil. I'll see you later on the strike as well.
I'm not standing out here when it's bloody raining. Go back home.
What about your pension?
I'm still fighting for my pension.
Oh.
Yeah, in the warm.
Hey, I'm getting wet as well. Oh, they got some banners here.
Yeah. Doing a banner, Chris?
I might do, yeah. Be good to have a banner and that. You have to wear one of these, though.
Yeah, get one of them as well.
Scott, do you think, like I've just asked Bill, for you, do you think this is the right way for the people to go on strike today and that?
Yeah, definitely. I think everybody that supports the pensions, up and down the country, not just in Bath, everywhere up and down the country. So
Yeah, I saw on the news that London are like this, Manchester, Liverpool, all in the big cities are like it, so we're not just the only ones in that.
Yeah. I think because we live sort of southern region, we're at the end of the sort of country, but it's being supported right up throughout, so north down to the south.
Have you been on many strikes then?
I've been on a few, just to support the cause and support GMB.
Right, thanks for your time, Scott.
Yeah, I'll be over here on the strike, fighting our causes.
Yeah, fight for it, Ross.
Yeah, well, Ross hasn't asked many questions, I'm doing all the questions.
Oh, yeah, you're the hero,
It's his TV show, it's
not mine.
Right, let's go and find more people then.
I think he's been a lazy git.
Yeah. He went for a red light today.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's dangerous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Does he know how to drive?
No, I don't think he's passed his test as well.
Do you want to ask some of the teachers and that?
Yeah, ask everyone.
Yeah, go on.
Just want to ask, because I'm GMB myself, I'm on the council and that. Do you think this strike's a really good thing? Get a message to David Cameron, do you think? And that, George Osborne?
I'm actually Dave Trigger from the Municipal Defence at Devonport here.
Yeah.
The support that's actually come out today is fantastic. The camaraderie between people is fantastic, between all the unions that have been standing on picket lines, been good humoured, and all fighting for the same reason, to get a message to the government. It's been very, very important today, and I hope it has been supported everywhere else in the country.
Yeah, because when I was listening to the news this morning, George Osborne was saying, it's a wrong thing going out and strike. Now, to me, I think it's the right thing, because you're fighting for the pension, and maybe it might get a message to the government and that, mightn't it?
Once again, we've got to make it a united effort throughout. We've got to get the message, we mean the business, our members depend on us to actually get the message across the government. We need this message to be clear and simple. We mean business.
So how many people do you think are out here today then?
Well, we've got to be looking at over 1,000 plus as it stands, and we're early yet. So the numbers will swell. Like I said, the camaraderie between the unions that are here is fantastic, and it's well supported. It's absolutely brilliant.
Is any of the big bosses from the unions here today?
Yeah, I've got Peter Anderson, who's actually one of the national officers coming down. We're just picking him up from the train. Yeah. Within 15 minutes he'll be here, walking along with us, side by side, supporting everybody.
Thanks for your time, mate. What's your name?
Dave Trigger.
Nice to meet you, Dave Trigger. Thanks for that. NASUWT Southwest Region thing. I think it's something to do with some of the teachers, I think.
Where's your banner that you're going to get?
Oh, it's over there. I better go and pick it up, actually.
Your banner,
He's got a banner, yeah.
He ain't all there, is he?
Not brilliant.
Yeah.
There you go, Ross.
I'll load it up for a minute.
I've never been on a strike before, it's really good.
Yeah, you're the part.
Like the park. Who would you like to speak to now then?
Anyone, just grab someone.
Right, grab someone.
How do you feel, Ross?
I don't know.
What are your thoughts, Chris?
I think it's a good thing what they were saying and that, so I think it's right fighting for the pension and going on a strike and that.
When you're rather than KFC?
That'll be later on.
Go find someone to talk
Trying to find for a leader and that.
Over there, I'm going to fly.
Yeah, over there.
I've got to do everything from here.
Flag, yeah. Can't let myself think now. So how do you feel about the strike today then, Phil?
I think it's great. We need it because, okay, I work in the private sector, but the public sector is going to get, should we say, mistreated.
Yeah.
And if the public sector gets mistreated, then the private sector is going to get mistreated. That's why us in the RMT are here showing our support.
Yeah.
You know, that's saying solidarity is strength. We stick with our brothers and we keep going and we fight for everything.
Yeah. I've seen some of the ambulance and they're out here in the GMB itself and they're all out today and they feel confident that this will get through to the government.
It should do, especially with nearly 2 million people throughout the country. That's what we need. Very much for that. Thank you. Take care.
Someone just give me a letter. Yeah, I don't know what's about.
Do you know the biggest union that? I'm trying to find them in that, the biggest union reps and that. Ask them. Yeah, they are out. I've just seen them now. I'm trying to look for them.
Can't find them, Chris.
That's what I'm trying to look for. Because they know more about this than that.
Ask someone.
Come on then.
Yeah, go on. Go ask someone.
Excuse me, folks. Do you know where It's good, this is. Should I ask some of these people over here and that?
Yeah, gosh, there's some girls there, Chris. I was saying you like girls.
Fight for the pension. Fight for the pension.
Fight, know what's right. Fight, know what's right. I made that up just now. It's the right thing to do and all like that, because George Osborne's saying it's the wrong thing to do and that.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to end up with the average pension that we're going to get is $4,000 a year. Is that a lot of money when we retire? Ask George Osborne if he can live on $4,000 pension a year.
Well, he has not more than that, definitely.
There you go. So that's your answer, George. So it's not a lot. The public sector think we're getting a lot of money, but we're not. We're getting $4,000, which isn't a lot. And we join this job to get that pension and to get those benefits. And we work hard and we look after patients and we're fully committed. So why should we get what we?
Yeah, I did speak to the ambulance people, and they're not, they're annoyed as well.
It's a contract. We signed into a contract. What are they going to do? Just rip our contract up? It's not worth the paper it's written on. So no, we fully support it, and none of our patients are affected because the ward is manned. It is looked after. So what he's saying is a load of rubbish.
Thanks for your time anyway, alright? There you go. So can you tell us about this strike today then, mate? Tell us a bit about it. If it's the right thing, because people are saying it's the people that don't go out and strike saying it's the wrong thing. Like some of the coppers, they think it's not the right thing and that.
Well, some people always think striking is a wrong thing, but I would argue we always have the right to withdraw our labour. And if you saw yesterday, the government's putting even more tax onto public sector workers, so having our pay freeze. It's been frozen for the last few years anyway. It's been frozen for another 2 years. We're having our pensions cut. We're going to have to pay more for our pensions. We'll have to work longer and get less.
Yeah.
And my argument is that I don't know why public sector workers, teachers, nurses, care assistants, teaching assistants, cleaners, bin men have to pay for crisis caused by banks. Because the crisis is caused by banks and greed and speculation on the stock exchange. Right?
Yeah, because George Osborne thinks it's the wrong thing to do and that. It's going to cause the
George Osborne is a capitalist and he's defending his class.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing, and we should be defending our class.
Hey, you think I should have done well? Got loads of people interviewed.
Yeah, you could get more though.
So, what do you think? Do you think this is a good idea? Get through to George Osborne?
Absolutely, we have to defend our pensions. These are things that we've been paying into for many years, and we have to support it, and we have to support our fellow public sector workers. Absolutely vital.
Yeah, because George Osborne thinks are saying it's the wrong thing, you're going to ruin the economy and all like that, going out on strike. He said we just talk about it, but nothing will get done if you talk about it, is it though, really?
Absolutely. And what they don't realise is that all the money we're putting into our pension funds is supporting the economy. It's going into investments, it's going into companies in this country supporting companies in this country. The more we knock this pension scheme, the more we lose some of these rights, the bigger negative effect on the economy as far as I can see.
Actually, I can get Mike over there. Mike's over there. He might want to do an interview. I'll ask him.
Mystic Mike.
Mystic Mike, yeah. Not Mystic.
Mystic Mike.
So, Mike, do you think this is a good thing today then that we're doing? Yeah. Have you got any comments you'd like to say to, about George Osborne saying he thinks it's a good thing to do and all like that?
Yeah. As long as what I don't agree with is all the dust cards. They're still working.
Yeah, I've seen some of them working that. They've got the agency in and that, yeah. So you think this is a good thing and that, yeah?
Yeah. Well, where's all the crew from out there then? Everywhere.
Everywhere, most probably. Right, thanks for your time, Mike, anyway, right? You didn't say that, Mike. What's your name, mate?
Rob Ellis.
Nice to meet you, Rob Ellis.
Hi.
So, Rob, tell us about the strike today. Do you think it's the right thing to do in that?
Yeah, of course it's the right thing to do. It's, I think it's not just about pensions, but it is primarily about pensions, but it's also about the whole government policy towards the public sector.
Yeah, because George Osborne, like he's saying on the TV, it's not the right thing to do, you shouldn't be going out on strike. But to me, I think it's the right thing because it will affect my pension when I get older anyway.
Yeah, I work in the university and I think what they've done to higher education is vandalism, and I'm partly protesting today because of their higher education policies.
Thanks for your time anyway, I hope you go carry on.
We want our own union, doesn't it?
We were getting it.
I know that place. I was talking about I'm going to have to shoot now, right? Yeah. Yeah, I've done my bet. Yeah, I've done my bet.
Cheers, boss. Thanks for that.
Do you want that one?
Tell us about the strike today in that cafe.
Okay, my name's Cathy Wallace and I'm the National Executive Member for NASUWT, the biggest teachers' trade union, and I'm the South West National Executive Member for it. We're here today because we've actually run out of everything else that we can do. This is a final last stand. We've been trying to negotiate with the government, but they won't actually talk. All they do is give us prevarication, and when we ask, for example, for the cost envelope for how much teachers' pensions cost, they won't bring the figures to the table. We know there should be at least £470 million left in their budget, but it's gone. They put out so many lies, and they put spin on so much that we have to stand up and tell people this is wrong. For every £1 that goes to public service pensions, £2.50 goes in tax relief to the top 1% of earners in the country. And I don't know if you know anybody in 1%, but the names Cameron and Gove, most of the government. Also, teachers are going to have to pay an extra £100 a month for their pensions. They're going to have to work longer. They're going to have to work harder. They pay more. They will get less. And the money is not going towards the pensions. It's going to pay off the national debt, which we didn't cause. And I worked out that if you add up all the contributions that teachers in Plymouth alone have got to make over the next year, it'll only just pay one banker's annual bonus. That is iniquitous, absolutely iniquitous.
George Osborne on the TV today was saying that, oh, it's wrong for people to go out and strike, we can go to tables, but enough's enough, isn't it, really?
We've been at the table for 18 months and they haven't moved. They haven't really moved at all. Everything we've asked them for, they have not brought. Everything we've said, well, we can't do this, we can't do that. And also, while they're doing this, they're just bringing in things willy-nilly and they're just changing the regulations. And I mean, yesterday, for example, absolutely case in point, amongst all of the negotiations that we're meant to be having, they announced that after the 2% imposed pay freeze that we've got, at the end of it, we won't be getting the 2% pay rise, we'll only be getting 1%. So that's not negotiation. That's the sort of two-faced government this is. And also, they don't have a mandate. Everybody who's out on the streets today has a mandate from their trade unions, but this coalition government does not have a mandate to dismantle public services.
Also, he was like saying, he was like trying to like say, you know, all the kids and everyone's going to suffer and all like that, and he said people are going to suffer if they go on strike today and all like that. Do you think people are really going to much suffer today in that?
Did they suffer when we had a day off for the royal wedding?
No, they didn't.
Are they going to suffer next year when we have 2 days off for the Queen's Jubilee? I don't think so. In fact, I've been on picket lines this morning and the amount of support that there has been from the general public has been absolutely overwhelming. Absolutely overwhelming. And I think because we're not just saying public service pensions are best and because we're not just saying public service pensions are what we should be aiming for, we're also saying private pensions need to be brought up to our standards, not down to theirs. They need to have decent pensions as well. But we've already paid for ours because pensions are deferred salary. And we've already paid for them, the money's got them. I entered into a contract with the government when I paid over my monies, and now I want it back, and they're saying I can't have it. That's theft.
Thanks a lot.
No problem.
We do our own TV show if you want to check it out. Paul, tell us about today and that. You know, is it a right thing to do? And
it is the right thing to do because at the moment it's the only avenue we've got left to show the government that we don't agree with basically the most vulnerable in society paying for the mistakes of the exceedingly wealthy. And I don't agree with the fact that if we are putting our pension contributions up, A, that's just going to go off to put as a tax bribe to come the next election. And I just think it's scandalous, considering that, you know, we don't see the very wealthy taking a haircut. I'll be quite happy to negotiate, you know, maybe paying more for my pension when I see the bankers and the rich financiers and the very wealthy people in this country similarly taking a haircut. But it's just not happening. All the cuts and all the, you know, the money that needs to go to pay off the mistakes of the bankers and the really wealthy is actually falling on the poorest sector of society. And I thoroughly disagree with it, even though I'm a manager for the council.
So even like George Osborne, he's like saying, "Oh, you shouldn't go on strike. This is not the right thing to do." You know, do you listen to that or?
George Osborne's a millionaire, isn't he? He talks rubbish. I mean, candidly, the guy's an incompetent fool. The whole government. I've never seen such an incompetent government in all my life. You know.
So do you think this will soon get a message to George Osborne, David Cameron, and all like that lot?
I think when you look around at the people who are here, it's despite what the right-wing tabloids have said, it's not a load of militant left-wing loonies. There's people, there's teachers here, there's grandmothers here, there's children here. You know, obviously brought by their parents, but I think, you know, it's a really good turnout. And I think if I was David Cameron, I'd be getting very alarmed because it's the ordinary person on the street who are seeing through all the lies that have been told about the public sector. That's the other reason I'm out, because I'm sick of being denigrated as a lazy, shiftless scrounger. I mean, most of my colleagues in the council work extremely hard, put in loads of hours that they don't get paid for. I know I do, and I know all my colleagues in my team do. In fact, councils like this run on the goodwill of the workers, and it's about time that was recognised.
We've had our lunch. I put a sign saying, "Look, Ross is gay" on the back. This one is this then, GND, the other one like that.
Ross is gay. Have you done that because Ross isn't here?
Yeah. Ross has let me down on my own TV show, so paybacks. And he shouldn't put things about my on the computer games competition as well.
You're what on the computer game?
Saying that I'll put Chris the Cowardly Liar. This is going to teach him a lesson now.
Yeah, well done, Chris.
I know. Yeah, teach him a lesson.
Right, just about you putting that thing on that board.
Well, no, it's also about the pension thing, but it's more.
Sure? It's more about that thing, isn't it? That's the only reason you're here, isn't it, Chris?
Oh yeah. But Ross has let me down as well, so he's going to see how this marches as well.
Where's he gone?
He's gone Christmas shopping with his mum.
What a hero! What a hero!
All the lads let me down sometimes. He said to me, "Why are you putting that down there?" I said, "Oh, he let me down, so..." to 68. That was alright actually. It's like you're going into battle. Ross saw it. I really like Ross sees this. See Ross, don't say things like Crystal or Leo or you get punished like this way. Tonight I'll sleep well tonight. I've only cut that out now. Didn't really noticed it. I thought he was going to march with us then, but it didn't look like it, did it? Let me down!
Barclays Bank owes billions of pounds to the Exchequer.
She was saying, is there something you're not telling me, Ross? Down through, we're going back to the Guildhall.
I think so.
Oh, I won the together. We won't work to 68. 2, 4, 6, 8. We won't work to 68.
You're not doing your work now.
Just look at the Ross's gay sign. Ross, you let me down. You try and screw me in my computer games competition. I won't have it, mate. Punishment to you. Hey, Cameron, look at that. I'd love that to be David Cameron.
Pay your taxes, Barclays Bank. Pay your taxes, Barclays Bank.
Pay your taxes, Barclays Bank. Pay your taxes, Bank. Pay your taxes.
Getting tired yet?
Not really. I do more than that in training, really.
Get told off again.
Yeah. Just imagine they can't chat in the Herald, calling someone gay. I said, well, I hope they wouldn't put that in the Herald. One of the union members is a top guy. He's got some problem with Barclays Bank. I don't know what Barclays Bank are doing to him, but must be not paying very good money.
Maybe he's gone over his overdraft.
And they've charged him?
Maybe that's what happens.
Getting bored now. You won't care if it's KFC. Got a bit bored because I wasn't allowed to hold the Ross sign.
You feel good about what you did today, Chris?
Yeah, it was. Hope this will help where I'm working, the council. This will help the council. And the other one was to get Ross back as well, so yeah.
Which are you most happy about?
Getting Ross back. Because I am Chris Paulino. It's also good where I'm marching because I'm getting paid for what I'm doing, believe it. So, good about both things, really. More about Chris Paulino fans. I'm always there for my fans. Now I'm starting to get a bit knackered.
Yeah.
Got training tonight.
Oh, poor thing. Chris, what's going on?
Well, that's it now. Now you can get something to drink or something to eat, if you want refreshments and more like that.
Yeah.
Not really hungry, really. Just wanted to do the march, really.
Should we find that cat guy and get into it?
Yeah.
Well, I'll get that short guy. He's quite cool.
What?
Ask him for an interview, that short guy.
Marcus, do you think the strike's still as well today then?
I hope so, yeah, I hope so. I think it's one of those things that needed to be done, to be honest, because like I said, it's, especially where I am, at the moment we've reduced our hours, we've lost our contractual overtime, they now cut our overtime rate from double time to time and a third and time and a quarter. And now the pensions as well, you know, and it just seems to be one thing after another.
Do you hope David Cameron and Ross, what's his name, Osborne will get an idea, think, you know, oh, go and listen to them?
I don't know, to be honest, I don't know if they ever listen, but, you know, hopefully they will, you know. When at the end of the day, it's okay for them. They urged us this week not to strike, but, you know, with the money they're on, it doesn't really affect them. They're forgetting about the average worker like ourselves. You know, it's like, I start 4 o'clock in the morning, so, you know, I'm out in all weathers, and they're just taking more and more off us all the time, and the average, you know, everyday living is getting higher and higher, so, you know, something's got to give.
Okay, thanks a lot, Marcus. And if you want to check us out on our site, we've got our own TV show.
Today we have made a huge statement. We will continue to take to the streets. We will continue to protest.
What's going on about
until we get the changes
about the fat
we
bankers
all
and that.
see. We will not be silent.
What's wrong with the fat ones?
What?
Is it just the fat ones?
I don't know, that's what he's going on about.
Fat ones?
He's going about the fat bankers with the big bank checks. I think that's what he's talking about, the bankers with the checks. Do you think it was a successful march on Stuart?
Well, I certainly think the turnout demonstrated that. I mean, I think the police have estimated the march to be somewhere in the region of 2,500 people, which we're very, very pleased about. I think it just shows the depth of feeling.
Do you think this would give it to like George Osborne and David David Cameron put a word to them, like, think, wait a minute, we're striking, that's it, you've got to listen to us. Do you think they'll listen to us?
Well, certainly the government have adopted a strategy right from the get-go, which is this is the path that we're going to follow, and we're going to do that no matter what. I think there's lots of evidence to suggest that that path, that journey that the government on at the moment is not working, and it's actually failing people. And I think it's demonstrations of support like we've seen today that actually show to people, show to the government, sorry, more importantly, that their policy is not working and people want to change. They want an alternative to what we have at the moment.
Okay, well, thanks for his time, Stuart. All right, thanks a lot. All right.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, guys.
Hello, fans. I'm still on strike, drinking now. Also, shame about Ross leaving, so I did get Ross back with a sign saying he was gay, but got towed off by the union rep. But the others thought it was a bit fun. I thought it was fun as well. And now I'm relaxing, having this beer, and then going in.
What about a strike, Chris? Do you think it was important?
The strike was good, yeah. I enjoyed it. No, over 1,000 people came, which is more than you can get anyway. But I hope if strikes come like this again, maybe see me more. And now, fans, I'm having a drink, and that's it. Catch you later, fans.
This is your company, huh?
Hey! See you for me then.